An MOU is being negotiated between Iran and US through the offices of Pakistan. In this program, we are going to discuss the various pressures that are mounting on President Trump. Some are to negotiate, others are not to negotiate. We will also discuss a detailed report dropped by the drop site in a tweet of theirs by Aida, which is a bombshell. In this program, please stay with me. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, we will discuss briefly the report by Aida in a nutshell, dropped in a tweet by the drop site. It states Israeli officials are privately urging the Trump administration to abandon negotiations with Iran, assassinate Iran's parliament speaker and lead negotiator Mohammad Bagher, and launch a new round of strikes targeting Iran's oil infrastructures, according to a classified intelligence assessment cited by Capital and Empire. Israeli officials reportedly believe renewed attacks could trigger economic collapse and eventually regime change, even as US and Iran negotiators work towards a framework to extend the ceasefire to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. The push comes amid growing alarm in Israel that a negotiated settlement would leave Iran politically strengthened and cement its leverage over one of the world's most important energy checkpoints. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Trump finds himself cornered because he is being pressurized within his ranks of Republican senators not to back down and bring an end to the current regime and a takeover of the Iranian uranium enrichment stockpile. They are also concerned that if an interim agreement is agreed upon by Trump and Iran's rulers, it would mean a step towards a peace settlement. It is also causing unrest within a lot of Republicans, and most prominent amongst them are Senator Ted Cruz, Senator Lindsey Graham, and Senator Roger Wicker, who urged the president not to enter into any compromised posture with Iran. Trump has insisted that he will only accept a great deal. Now, there is a pressure to open the Strait of Hormuz, which directly will have an impact on bringing down the prices of gasoline in the US. Also, the strait, once opened, will pull off pressure, and the Republicans segment and the Democrats are concerned because it is creating a havoc with the global economy. But the problem over here is that any temporary truce or a ceasefire leaves lots of questions unanswered. The first is, how will they deal with the Iranian uranium enriched stockpile, which in the MOU reportedly is being suggested to be put in the subtext so far as the MOU is concerned and deal with it in the next 60 days when a final understanding is struck. Second is the status of Hormuz. Will Iran continue charge fees for all the ships passing through there? And the third, that if an MOU is concluded, leaving the basic elements in the subtext on grounds of which the US, at the behest of Israel, had attacked Iran, it will be seen as a weakness on part of US and in opposition to an unconditional surrender that Trump had demanded from Iran. Now, if what reportedly is being suggested in the MOU is correct, it would seem that Iran has an upper hand and is in a driving position decision, something that the US senators within the Republican Party and Trump himself are very concerned about. Quoting Iran's Tasneem news agency, it said that the text of the MAU is not finalized. However, Trump is trying to find a balance between getting Iran to give US something substantial for him to walk away with an impression or something substantial to state that it is an American win. Midterm elections, which are looming in November, hinge upon the decision or what decision Trump will eventually make. Now, if we talk about what Iran wants, Iran is confident that it is dealing from a position of strength, but it does realize that any war has to come to an end at some point or the other. To what degree Iran is willing to show a flexible posture, and to what degree Trump is willing to show a flexible posture, is something only time will unfold. Right now, things are moving in a positive direction, but they are still fluid. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Yasmeen Aftab Ali, channel Yasmeen Aftab Ali, and program Yasmeen Aftab Ali ke saath. This program is being conducted in English on the request of many of my European and English speaking followers who requested me to present this program in English for their understanding as well. Please do share if you like the program and feel welcome to post comments in the comment section. Until the next time, I wish you a very good day.